Make sure to like this video and subscribe. With profound sorrow and strong indignation, I follow the events related to the apostolic visitations that the Congregation for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life is carrying out in the various convents of contemplative women religious in the United States. The manner in which these apostolic visitations are conducted, in violation of the canonical norms and the most elementary principles of the law, the intimidation and threats that characterize the interrogations to which the nuns are subjected, and the psychological violence exercised over the members of these convents against the principles of charity and justice that ought to inspire the action of officials of a papal dicastery. All of these reveal in all of its disturbing evidence the prejudice of the persecutory intentions of the visitators, who are cynical executors of the orders already given by Prefect Cardinal Braz de Aviz and by the Secretary, Archbishop Jose Rodriguez Carballo, following Bergoglio's precise instructions. No matter which community is targeted, the mobbing or group bullying by these visitators, with the purpose of dividing the sisters, is always the same, as is the attempt to create strong psychological pressure, even to the point of violating their private conscience, and serious disturbance to individuals who are accustomed to living in silence, prayerful recollection, and penance. Behind this purging operation, like everything that distinguishes the work of the Bergoglian Church, there is a hatred and an iconoclastic fury towards the communities of contemplative life, and in a particular way, against those tied to tradition and the ancient rite. This hatred has become commonplace, with the infamous instruction Cor Orans and its cruel and merciless application. What also stands out is an insane interest in the finances and donations that these communities receive, which the Vatican tries to grab for itself using any pretext it can. This hatred has no juridical or disciplinary justification, since these convents targeted by the Vatican limit themselves to living according to their charism of their order, in fidelity to the holy founders, and in a spirit of sincere communion with the Church. The number of their vocations is increasing, as is happening for all of the institutes in which the rule of the founders is put into practice, and the Tridentine liturgy is celebrated. The fault of these religious sisters is that they want to remain faithful to the immutable magisterium of the Church and her 2,000-year tradition, to her venerable liturgy. In the end, this is the only fault of all of the secular and religious communities, both of men and of women, in the face of the ruthless destructive action of Bergoglio. I consider it my precise duty as a pastor to denounce in no uncertain terms the systemic work of demolition being carried out by the Congregation for Institutes of Consecrated Life, whose leaders make no secret of their aversion to any form of consecrated life, in perfect harmony with the one who has given them their mandate, and accompanied by the most disconcerting, inert silence of the ordinaries, who are incapable of defending and protecting the most precious and vulnerable part of the mystical body. To read the full letter by Archbishop Vigano, click on the link in the description to LifeSite News.